And we're back. It's a new day, a new Nerdle. It's too damn early. But what's important is that we're here. We're here, we're clear, and we're ready to link some movies. 2 days left before the big season reset. But until then, we are crack-a-lacking once more to try and produce some content, I guess. We're churning it out. We're churning it out. We're churning it like Steph Curry. I'm Steph Curry with the sauce. Cooking in the kitchen. Chef Curry with the sauce, boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. If you know, you know. Let's go to Running Man. Actually, we did that last time, didn't we? Let's go to 21 Jump Street then. I think one of Dave Franco's earlier credits. I might be mistaken though. I might be thinking of a different James Franco joint. Either way, he shows up. Very funny guy. I think he gets his dick cut off at the end. Great movie, great movie. Project Hail Mary by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, of course, of Spider-Verse fame. They did have to take a break, I guess, to make this one. Where's Spider-Verse 3? Where is Spider-Verse 3? Nick Cage, 1X here to Arcadian. I'm familiar with it. I don't know how to get out of it. Maybe Alex Wolff is in it. I doubt it. I'm not even going to bother trying. Let's go to Surfer Dude. Nope, that's the Matthew McConaughey one. Let's go to The Surfer. Nicolas Cage, very much like Samuel L. Jackson, in that for however many movies you think you know about him, there's always a dangerous 1X and 3X you've absolutely never heard of. Bangkok Dangerous, Thailand, does it connect to Ong Bak? I know how to get out of this. The Lost Lands, Tony Jaa, Triple Threat, actors a cast. Brian Tyler, okay, so I know, bro, I know how to get out of this though. Hang on, I know how to get out of this into Thailand, man. Cemetery of Splendor, Last Life in the Universe, Syndromes in a Century, Pushpa 2, The Rule. God damn it. Okay, we'll take Brian Tyler to, what, Iron Man 3? Fair enough. Common Thai plays, I want to say, are the Sayambu Mukti Pram joints. Sayambu Mukti Pram, prominent Thai cinematographer, has made a lot of Hollywood contributions as well. This is the Chaplin biopic. Let's take Marissa Tomei out to, what, you're dating a narcissist? I'm dating a narcissist? Someone's dating a narcissist. You're dating a narcissist. But no, Sayambu Mukti Pram, prominent Thai cinematographer. He's done Call Me By Your Name. He's done a couple of Luca Guadagnino's joints. And he also works with the prominent Thai director, Chitong Worsik Call. I'm so sorry, bro. But give me a second. Let's go to Danica. Yeah, Apchitpong and Cyber Mukti Prom are probably the most prominent Thai connections you'll see in this game by far, in a way. Uncle Boomy, Who Can Remember His Past Lives, actually a very, very high popularity ranking play for how obscure it is for the general movie-going audience. I think it's at like 2K pop ranks, which is absurd. But it's definitely something you should know and be familiar with if you're trying to progress further along in your CineNerdle journey. I bring all this up because we got stuck in Bangkok Dangerous at some point, but I think that's a very different realm of Thai cinema. I don't think there's much overlap there. I'm really just spitballing. This is Regina Hall, though, so let's go to The Master, 2022. Some pretty deep Regina Hall deep cuts, if I do say so myself, but of course, I know these only because I did play the One Battle After Another win condition in 2.0 most recently. If you're unfamiliar with it, the object of that win condition was to play movies featuring some of the most prominent actors in the Best Picture winner this year, One Battle After Another. Did that even win Best Picture? I don't know. I don't remember. Good game, though. Good game. It seems like you're unfamiliar with Regina Hall as a whole. You may recognize her as the second lead in the Scary Movie franchise, alongside Anna Faris. But that's fine, though. We all have our blind spots, and you've sure seen mine. But all we can do is hope to limit those as much as possible and steer the opponent into our areas of strength. Melanie Laurent, she is in Now You See Me. She's also in Inglourious Bastards. A very dangerous play, to be quite honest. It links to most parts of at least Western Europe. A lot of parts I find myself uncomfortable in, but thankfully we're taking Mike Myers back out to a very, very American movie, Wayne's World. Dana Carvey's in this, Master of Disguise. Name a second Dana Carvey movie, they said. All I got is Wayne's World 2. Unfortunately, it seems like you actually have Dana Carvey ball knowledge, so I really hope you don't throw me into a 3x I don't know. Let me throw a guess out first. Let me try, what is it? Very Bad Things? Just based off vibes. Or Trading Places? Oh well, we tried. Let's go to Wayne's World 2. And then, fingers crossed, we'll play Shrek or something. Clean slate, okay. Unfamiliar, but thankfully we have some lingering connections we can take. Bob Odenkirk, obviously. Better Call Saul. But do I know a Kevin Pollak joint? Is he an Eyes Wide Shut? Different guy. Okay, let's not beat around the bush here. Let's take Odenkirk to the post. Actually, if we were doing our homework, we might have wanted to take him to Nobody 2026. A movie I've never heard of, probably just released, but was played on us yesterday. And this game is nothing if it's not accumulating and acquiring knowledge from people who beat you. We're just amalgamating all of it. This is a Ron Howard joint. Ron Howard. Very, very, I don't want to play that. Let's play Animal House, maybe. Nope. American Graffiti. Spell. Oh, die. Ah! Oh, my goodness. Good game. Rematch, please, man. Please, not like this. Oh, pain. As you can see, not completely locked in today. But what I was going for was one of Ron Howard's earlier movies, American Graffiti, which I often confuse with Animal House. And then I was going to take 3x into Hillbilly Elegy, which, if you don't know, is actually based off a book written by J.D. Vance, the Vice President of the United States, which is also semi-autobiographical, which, not that I'm condoning any of that, but it does feature Frida Pinto as the female lead playing Usha Vance. All I really wanted to bring up was that Frida Pinto was in it, so, we can take her back to brown movies. But none of that happened because I've got Doctor Strange post-car crash arthritis, apparently. It is quite early, I say, as like the sun is shining bright through my window. It's not that early, but mentally it is. Chloe Sevigny, let's take her to American Psycho. Hood classic. I think a lot of people took the wrong message from this movie, but it was phenomenally made. Christian Bale and the director Mary Herron actually had a very difficult time getting producers to approve this. As I step away from the mic to breathe, Rules of Attraction, this is based off the writer. We can go to Less Than Zero. Lost my train of thought. Bret Easton Ellis is the writer behind American Psycho, the book this is originally based off of. Obviously, their most popular movie by far, but they do have 3 other movies that we do chain between every so often to demonstrate ball knowledge. Rules of Attraction, Less Than Zero, and the third one, which you're unfamiliar with, perhaps, is The Informers. Although, maybe you are very familiar with it, because Informers is notoriously hard to get out of without the writer connection, at least for me personally. So if you played it, I would probably skip, and then, what are we doing? So maybe Almond White, maybe you are playing well above your Ida. We'll find out soon. This is Welcome to Mooseport with Ray Romano and Gene Hackman. Normally, I play Gene Hackman into this, hoping you would take Ray Romano out. In this case, we get the Gene Hackman play, which I don't particularly want. I'm going to offer you the Will Smith Gambit, a place I'm much, much more comfortable in. Welcome to Miami, where the heat is on. I'm all dressed and ready to go. What can I say? You do take that 2x instead, though, which means we get a 3x, and I don't want to take you back to Unforgiven or Hoosiers or anything. Instead, I'm going to take you to... What's that one with Hugh Grant? Extreme Measures? Yes! Hugh Grant, my goat. Will Smith, my goat. I got my boys, I got my boys, I'm trying to link to them whenever possible. He is quite prominent on this cover, obviously, but it doesn't look very much like him, at least in my opinion. He doesn't have his luscious locks, from Bridget Jones or Four Weddings. The man really made a career out of his hair, eh? Let's go I can't spell. Token. You know when you say a word like a billion times and then the word means nothing anymore? It's actually not déjà vu. They call it jamais vu. I might be mixing like 2 completely different concepts up, but I'm just talking, bro. And you can't talk back. So this is really a one-way relationship. Anyway, this is a biopic of J.R.R. Tolkien, obviously, of Lord of the Rings fame. Featuring Nicholas Hoult and Lily James is the female lead here. Lily James of Emily in Paris fame. You don't know that, so you take the 2x out. I can go to a lot of places here, but I do want to show you something a little interesting here. Let's go to Bulohom with J.M. Ravi. It's a movie about him as a boxer or something, but importantly, it's got Nathan Jones in it. Nathan Jones, he's just a general, like, stuntman-ish type guy, kind of like a Jason Statham type. He's an actor for sure, but he's more so known for his stunt work. I'm presuming. I'm not very familiar with them. Nathan Jones stands, please don't come at me. But yeah, he is in the Mad Max franchises, he is in Ricky Stenicki, he's in a few movies, and he shows up in Bulohom. If your modus operandi is to get into Indian cinema, a lot of easy, or I should say maybe unanticipated ins are actually martial artists or stuntmen or fighters or things of that nature. This is Jeanette McCurdy. Let's take her to Little Bitches. And that's because whenever they're making a movie about boxing or wrestling or kickboxing or anything of that, they will often bring in mixed martial artists or trained professionals from across the world just to demonstrate that, they have ball knowledge. So you can go to Sultan with what's his face, with Salman Khan. You can go to Brothers with Akshay Kumar, and all these movies just have MMA fighters making cameos. It's actually a very interesting in. You don't seem to know who Jeanette McCurdy is, so I will give you the olive branch and tell you it's iCarly. Joke, it's iCarly. Oops, it's iCarly. Oops, all Disney. I was hoping you might be a little familiar with it. I love playing in this Disney era specifically. It's a blast if the other person is able to rally back and forth. If they're not, though, it just comes off a little mean. It's also not fun when they spam Hannah Montana, Wizards of Waverly Place. But alas, you put up a very strong showing. I think you played well above your Elo Almond White. But it seems like everyone is too busy for rematches right now, which I can't blame them. We are trying to milk as much Elo as possible before the start of the new season. I say as I dropped so much Elo this morning trying to lock in, while I'm very clearly not locked in. If you know, you know. We have been recording for about 12 minutes, about halfway through, I say. Trying to get a good session in here. We have made some technological improvements from the last recording session. As you can see, we now have a hotkey. We have a hotkey to mute our mic. We could have always done it by moving the mouse to the other monitor, but that's broke boy shit. And we are operating on a higher plane of thinking. Clearly not. The Dark Knight, a nice open invitation to any part of the world we'd like to go to. Let's go to the Green Lantern, also a DC movie, much lower quality. You can read behind the story of how this movie was made and how Ryan Reynolds got roped into it if you want. Actually fairly interesting. Tommy Lee Jones and Hugh Harrison Ford, of course. Let's go to the first Avenger. MCU. Spider-Man, Brand New Day, coming out in a month or so. I'm ready. I'm seated. Are you? Lock in. Spider-Verse 3, still nowhere to be found. What can I say? Tommy Lee Jones, we do have the 3X here. This is also Wesley Snipes, and Robert Downey Jr. is also in this. But when given a 3X, I say we take it. Let's go to the Homesman. Hilary Swank, prominently on the cover. Is she hot? Is she not? We don't know. We spent the whole Office episode trying to figure that out. But you do have the ball knowledge to understand that Meryl Streep is also credited in this. This is her and Clint Eastwood, of course. Let's take Clint Eastwood to The Changeling, where he directed Angelina Jolie. Not related to the Changeling play. The BBC has made a couple of productions of it. One featuring Helen Mirren and Brian Cox. Another one featuring Bob Hoskins and my goat, Hugh Grant. But in this case, you do want to take the Clint Eastwood 2X. Very, very dangerous, if I do say so myself. Although I will not be punishing you for this. I will just take you to Jira number 2 or something. Because I'd like to stay in the 2020s, wherever possible here. If you're actively choosing to take the Clint Eastwood 2X, You're definitely trying to bait me going back into the 70s, and I refuse. I refuse. Postal, based off the video game, I believe. Does this connect to Blood Rain? It does. It does. Uwe Boll, if you're unfamiliar, a German director who I think his entire reason for existence is directing garbage B-movie slop based on video games that were also not very good. Deep cuts. What is my 3x firm? I barely even know. The other Postal? You do a Hostel? You didn't. I didn't expect you to play a second Uwe Boll movie. Is that Jason Statham? Somehow I doubt it. Expendables 4, 3? It is Jason Statham. Okay. We are saved. I do not want to be in the Uwe Boll verse. Whenever possible. Jason Statham obviously could have played some much stronger plays from a gameplay sense. I really did just give you an invitation to anything via Expendable 3. Hitting Stallone into Clute. Thankfully, I know people in this. Jane Fonda, of course. I don't want to play They Shoot Horses, don't they? Let's play Moonfall with Donald Sutherland. Do have a nice 3x angled up for you, hoping you take the 2x. Beautiful. And then we'll throw you into Basmati Blues. Very sorry. But it's really not as hard to get out of as you think. The female lead in this is actually Brie Larson, Captain Marvel. And there we go, in the Marvels. Unfortunately, the sequel also has so many more brown people in it. Iman Vellani, of course, the GOAT. Zenobia Shroff, though, who is in, what, 7 days? Yeah. She plays her mother. If you watch the Miss Marvel TV show, honestly, not as bad as people make it out to be. It definitely had its moments. This movie, though, god-awful. Don't spend your time watching it. 7 days, though, I heard is a nice, cute little rom-com. I have been meaning to watch it for a while. The idea is, a little Indian boy and girl are set up for an arranged marriage by their parents, and while they're meeting each other, they're stuck in COVID lockdown for 7 days. A nice little concept. I think it'd be fun. It has Geraldine Wishmanalden, of course, and of course also Karan Soni, who is definitely on the up and up, but you might just know him as Dupinder from Deadpool, which, there, he did a great job in that role. Geraldine Wishmanalden, of course, has been in many more things now. She's also in the MCU verse now. In the Thunderbolts, I forget what part she plays, but she plays Elaine's sidekick. And she's a quite competent actress in her own right. Good games, good games. Let's see if you're up for a rematch. I think Realway Shen, I also recognize you from the Discord, I believe. I think you are a much stronger player than your Elo would have us believe. And so yeah, I'm glad you're up for the rematch. I think we can do a best of 3 here. Maybe call that a day. But let's try to rally a bit here. Eric Stoltz, of course, the original choice from Marty McFly in Back to the Future. I don't want to go back there though. Instead, I'll take Uma Thurman to maybe Tape. A very small production. It is a Linklater production, but it features, I believe, only three actors in the entire movie. Her, Ethan Hawke, and I forget who the third guy is. But you take us to Avengers 1998 with her, Ralph Fiennes, and Sean Connery, completely unrelated to our Avengers, of course. Let's take Ralph Fiennes to maybe Henry Sugar. Fun fact, though, the fact that this movie exists in the UK market and is actually quite notorious. Sorry, I gotta do this to you, Anjana Anjani. But let me finish my train of thought here. The fact that this movie exists in the UK market is why when the 2012 Avengers was made and released, it was called the Avengers in basically every other region, but in the UK they called it Avengers Assemble, just to not interfere with this other movie. Fun fact. Anyway, Kumar Palna is like an Indian bit actor, I guess. He's not really in a lot of Indian cinema. I think Anjana Anjani is his only credit, but he does show up in a lot of Wes Anderson's early work here. And so this is kind of like a fake trap. If you play Bottle Rocket or Rushmore or something, I'll often take you to Anjana Anjani. But if you guess another early Wes Anderson, you can often get out, and then I have no choice but to take you to like the Terminal as my 3x. So, fake traps, always fun to know. Vin Diesel, we do have the 3x here. I can play the Pacifier. What is my out here? I was looking to who directed that, like literally today, but beats me if I can remember. Instead, maybe let's play Bloodshot. I watched this recently. It looks like AI slop. I get it. Honestly, a pretty great movie. The CGI, fantastic, man. It should end like a little, like maybe like 10 minutes earlier than it does. If you watch it, you'll know. But the CGI work of this is incredible. Uh, I would recommend going into it blind. I think it does pick up maybe 30 to 45 minutes in. Watch an hour, and then get back to me. Get back to me. LA Confidential, Kim Basinger, Guy Pearce, Kevin Spacey. Let's go the ref. A hood classic. I swear I had another line of thought. Uh, do let me know how much you enjoyed the continuing of bits as I have to scroll back down to the previous movies played. I'm not sure how much of a through line that's keeping. I'm not sure how consistent the commentary is. Any and all feedback is very much welcome, warranted, and appreciated. Kevin Spacey 3X, go pay it forward. This is a very experimental process. We are following the scientific method of just throwing shit at the wall and then analyzing afterwards. Again, I think I've returned to my modus operandi of speaking without thinking. Not to say that I'm saying problematic things, but more so to say that I don't even know what I'm saying at most given points. You did find your way out to Ocean's 11. I don't know either of these people. I don't know this movie. This is it's in my top four. It's in my top four, and it's not 3, 2, or 1. Well, it's not 4, 3, or it's 2. It's 2. George Clooney 3X. Let's go Boys in the Boat 2023. Nice little England movie. I don't know much about it. It looks okay. But my out is Callum Turner, otherwise known as Dua Lipa's husband. He's great in his own right. I enjoyed him a lot in Eternity. I thought it was actually a very well-made, cute little movie. I enjoyed it a lot, but I can see how it might not be many people's cup of tea. Shout out to Elizabeth Olsen, though. Sweetheart. I say, like, she's my family friend or something. It's all just parasocial narratives off of Instagram. Miles Teller, Zac Efron, Michael B. Jordan. Let's take Zac Efron this time. Let's go extremely wicked, shockingly evil, and vile. This was actually I want to say a Ted Bundy biopic. He's playing some serial killer. Although I don't think it did as well as people were expecting it to do. Our 3X will be We Are Your Friends, where he plays a DJ, I guess. It's actually one of his earlier movies, but I hadn't heard of it until recently, where it just became a very popular 3X in the meta for whatever reason. I do have one out of this. Spring Breakers, actually a fantastic guess. Great vibe space connection. But my out is actually Emily Ratajkowski, the model, who is probably best known. Oh, I'm sorry, you don't even have a skip. I forgot. Good game. Let's see if you're up for a best of 3. We have time. But yeah, Emily Ratajkowski, probably best known not for any movie or TV show, but for being in the Blurred Lines music video. You guys remember Blurred Lines? Yeesh. Yeah, that song wasn't that great, was it? It also didn't age that well. But yeah, Emily Ratajkowski is in We Are Your Friends, and she's also in Gone Girl. She makes a small cameo. I think trying to get with Ben Affleck after the eponymous Gone Girl is gone. I don't remember. Fantastic movie though. Fantastic movie. Rosamund Pike is phenomenal in that. We have been recording for about 23 minutes, so this will probably be our last game. Hopefully it'll be a bit of a banger. But yeah, the session might have been a bit more rambling than usual, but I hope we did get some interesting gameplay out of it. Maybe some nice insights were generated. Kumiko, a person I can't say I've played before, but I have seen them in the Discord recently. So welcome to the game. And I hope I can give you your welcome to the NBA moment as I dunk you into I got nothing, man. We'll see what comes up, bro. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Robert Downey, Val Kilmer, Michelle Monaghan. As we continue playing it cool. Chris Evans, in arguably one of the worst haircuts he's ever had, and yet the man still looks phenomenal. North Country, okay. This is directed by yeah, play a nasty connection here. It's a little early. I'm not sure if I want to, but go be gut. Gustavo Santolala, a prominent composer. I'm not very familiar with their work. Hang on, let me see if I can take you out here. Let's probably play a little nicer. Play Death on the Nile. 3 Idiots. Of course, the intention here is to hopefully try and lead them back to Western cinema. There you go. It can be helpful for trying to just rally a little further. And we don't want to mire them in Bollywood too early. But where was I going with this? Yes, Gustavo Santaolalla, apparently quite a prominent composer. And they are included as part of the World Cup win conditions next season. I am afraid to say I'm not sure which country they're involved in. I believe it might be the combined South America win con. But for our purposes, they did compose this one Indian movie joint apparently. Directed by Kiran Rao, who is was Amir Khan's wife at some point. And I don't know where I was concluding that sentence, but a nice little in if you need it. Marissa Tomei is in this. Stick her to some other nonsense. Let's go to my own country. So many Marissa Tomei kill shots. A very prominent, very well-known actress, famously married to George Costanza from Seinfeld. If only he didn't fumble the bag. And hey, look, you played Danica this time. Fun. Our 3X, we can go to a lot of places. I would play But You're Dating a Narcissist, but I don't know how to get out of it. Although I guess you don't have your skip. But instead, I'll play Upgraded, I guess. Okay movie. My mom liked it. I was ambivalent. But Camila Mendes, of course, from He-Man, Masters of the Universe. I know her as Veronica from Archie. Thomas Kretschmann is apparently in this, which, wow, I didn't know that. U-571, this is part of the reconnaissance, although I guess it's far before the reconnaissance, but I digress. Let's go to Free State of Jones. Oh my goodness, where the 2X? I was caught slacking, but it's okay. I'm quite comfortable in any McConaughey you throw me in Ed TV. Obviously, the inferior Truman Show. This has Woody Harrelson, and it's also directed by Ron Howard. So hey, let's bring this full circle. Let's do that Ron Howard 1X 3X pick we wanted to do earlier. What was my 1X? Give me a time. Let me think. My 3X was Hillbilly Elegy. What 1X did I want to go to? American Graffiti. Damn, I still can't spell it. How do you spell graffiti? American Graffiti. This is why we got to turn off spell check, man. What happened to spelling bees? What happened to spelling tests? Okay, you know Harrison Ford is in this. Fair enough. I don't know anyone else in this. I've never seen this movie in my life. Is that Amanda Seyfried, maybe? Fathers and Daughters? Nope. Okay. Harrison Ford, let's go Cowboys and Aliens. We might have to chuckles or in danger. But we'll see. 6 days, 7 nights. I know this. Wow. I didn't know that, to be honest. That was very lucky. Amy Sedaris. Amy Sedaris? Why do I know Amy Sedaris? Who's Amy Sedaris? Amy Sedaris? Bro, I'm so locked out, man. This is Catherine Bigelow. Let's go Born in Flames. Amy Sedaris? Bro, who's Amy Sedaris? Amy Sedaris? Who's Ed Harris's wife? That's Amy Madigan. Or who's Amy Sedaris? Tina Fey, and who's the chick from Parks and Rec? That's Amy Poehler. Who's Amy Sedaris? Catherine Bigelow, our 3X, we can go to Undertow. TV movie. It actually has the names on the poster. They're actually quite prominent actors. Charles Dance, Mia Sara, and Lou Diamond Phillips. But maybe a little obscure for the Zoomer crowd here. Unfortunately, you do know Charles Dance. Unfortunately, fortunately, fantastic actor. Last Action Hero, a lot of characters in this. F. Murray Abraham is in this. Let's do a nice little reset. I'm feeling comfortable. Let's bring it up to Grand Budapest Hotel. The world is your oyster. Where do you want to go? Someone tell me who Amy Sedaris is. I know who Amy Sedaris is, bro. This has Michael Shannon in it. A very, very young Michael Shannon. This might be one of his earliest credits. Let's take him to Nocturnal Animals. Michael Shannon shows up as like the maitre d' is not the right word. The concierge. One of the workers at the hotel Bill Murray is staying in. He sees him every morning for like 5 minutes as he lives his Groundhog Day loop. This has Jamie Foxx in it, the Great White Hype. Who is Amy Sedaris, bro? Is she in Amy Sedaris? Wow. Okay, maybe we should lock back in, bro. Who is Sally Richardson Whitfield? What is this? I'm in some B-movie horror schlock and I don't want to be here. Anaconda's Trail of Blood. Yikes! Should I cast? Should I skip? I'm in danger. Oof. Tough decision. Let's skip. Who is Amy Sedaris, bro? Morris Chestnut. Okay, thankfully we're out. We are out of skip, so let's go for the kill here. We are actually up to round 40. I have not been paying attention. We are 30 minutes in. I can kill you with some Angela Bassett nonsense. Give me a sec. Other Hood. Angela Bassett, also a win con from season 3, I believe. And if I've ever played one of these casts for a win con, their filmography is locked deep in here somewhere, bro. My Angela Bassett plays are on point. My queen. Phenomenal in Black Panther, which maybe is not the most representative of her storied filmography, but I enjoyed it. Notorious, the BIG joint. Rest in peace. I actually don't know if this is a good movie or not. I don't know if the BIG family supports it. Oh my god, he took me to All Eyes on Me. I might be cooked. The Tupac biopic. Does it connect to Get Rich or Die Trying? Straight Outta Compton? And Tupac himself is not actually in this, bro. Higher, above the rim? Yeah. Tough. Y'all already played Whitney. Give me a cast. Oh my goodness, not like this. Yeah, I know. Dimitri. Did I Guerrero? Okay. Actually, Black Panther type energy. Let's lock in, bro. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Come on, man. Deshaun Jackson. I know Deshaun Jackson. Who's Deshaun Jackson? Marshall with Sterling K. Brown and Chadwick Boseman. Chadwick Boseman's in this? That's Josh Gad. Okay. Josh Gad for Frozen. Who is Amy Sedaris? Is she an Inside Out? Is that still Amy Poehler? Scream 4. Anthony Anderson is in this. Kangaroo Jack? It is a tense match. It is a tense match. But hey, content. The video is running a tad long though. I'm not sure how that'll work for attention. It's a process. We have the 3x here. We'll go in 3 strikes and then we'll pray. Let's see if we can get out of this. It does say 3 strikes and there are 3 dudes on that poster. Do you know any of the other 2? I don't. Anthony Anderson has been used 3 times, in fact. You do have a time. Let's see. Oh, DJ Pooh. DJ Pooh. Please. Please. Snoop Dogg and Dr. DRE. It's the Snoop D-O-double-G. This has Pam Grier in it. We're going back to blaxploitation. It's we're running deep. We're running deep. We're running deep in this. I'm assuming you're familiar. She is, obviously, in Jackie Brown. Probably her most famous connection at this point. She's probably in Above the Law. I'm assuming this is Steven Seagal. Which, wow. But I have the 3x here. Is she in Juanita Brown or something? Maybe she's in Foxy Brown. Okay. A lot of these early blaxploitation movies with her also feature Sid Haig. I'm not gonna pretend I actually know who Sid Haig is. But he is my out when Pam Grier is 3x on these, and I take him to House of 1,000 Corpses, the Rob Zombie joint. Not a place I particularly want to be, but Rob Zombie is in Guardians of the Galaxy. But either way, we get out of this alive and we take our dub, and I think it's a great showing. Back up to 1,800. Always up, never down. Never let your dreams be memes. Never look back. Keep going forward. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.